Lila, you can do it. Jump in. Jump in, Lila. Come on. Good girl. There you go. Good job. Good girl. You were searching for eggs, and what did you find?
Oh, I live right in here.
What? Those silly chickens? All right. All right, boy, go, go, go. Here's the new goat paddock that we just brought them to yesterday, and we're entering our upper meadow. These big oaks there really are kind of the entrance to it, and we're really excited over the next month to move them through there. Oh, and do you hear that sound? Guess what that is? Hello. Mama Petunia. She had one little baby. It was yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, we found the baby. And twins are more common, so we were waiting around expecting more to happen. I checked here last night at about 9 p.m. and nothing had happened, and this morning it's still just one baby, so hopefully she nurses the baby and everything goes well. We haven't seen real good nursing yet, but we haven't been out here that much, so we'll see. So the main thing we're worried about is we're not seeing nursing activity happen, and that's really not going to work. For us to have goats, they need to be able to hit the ground and nurse from their mother without help from us. So hopefully they get it figured out, but it doesn't seem like Petunia has a great instinct for positioning herself to let the baby nurse, and the baby doesn't seem to be figuring it out very well. We were even trying to direct her right to the teat, and she wasn't figuring that out. So not a great sign on that front. We've gone from the excitement of our first goat birth to the sadness of it dying. We know now that if we were going to intervene and bottle feed the baby, we should have done it at least 12 hours sooner. I think once we noticed that it was going downhill and its mother wasn't doing anything to help, we started the process too late. But we really feel strongly that we need animals and goats that can have a baby goat outside and nurse it without our help. And so in situations like this, we know that that mother goat Petunia should not be part of a breeding program, and we should move her on before we breed more goats later this year. So it's a tough lesson. We hate to see a cute little baby goat die, but that's how the world works. Nature can be cruel. And we also know that if we're going to be a sustainable, profitable farm and enjoy doing this, we can't be spending hours and hours bottle feeding goats every year. We wouldn't get anything else done if we were trying to manage animals in such a labor-intensive, non-sustainable way. Because for all we know, Petunia was a bottle baby, and now her baby would have been a bottle baby, and we would just perpetuate genetics of goats that aren't good mothers and can't foster their own offspring outside in a natural environment. So we're hoping that the other goats we bought, those Kiko goats, will do a lot better, and there'll be ups and downs. We'll lose more goats in the future, but we'll also eventually have big successes, and we'll pick those goats that are good mothers and keep them and hopefully get better and better over time. It's also been a challenging couple of days because yesterday all of a sudden Olaf killed 2 chickens, and I was very mad, and he's been disciplined and he's on a long time out on a tether, hopefully learning his lesson not to do that again. But if he does that again, he's got to go. We can't have a dog that's a liability to what we're trying to do. He needs to be an asset. He needs to help in some way, not be another problem. So we're really disappointed about that, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can retrain him on that. But it's been a challenging couple of days after having such a nice visit with Sarah and being so excited about a baby goat coming. it's been
Yeah.
it's been a bummer. But we'll keep going because that's life. And that's not just farm life. That's everybody's life. There's ups and downs.
Yep.
And we'll keep going. And we've got to learn to enjoy it. Even the hard stuff. I'm learning that you've got to push through it. You got to remember that it'll get better. So that's the takeaway. And the kids are doing good. They understand that these kind of things can happen.
Yeah.
And that's all we've got. Hopefully, we're still not 100% sure if some of the other goats are pregnant or not. So we'll see in the next couple of months if we have more babies and how that goes. Really hope that if any of them do have babies that they'll be good mothers, because this goat just showed absolutely no attempts to help her baby nurse, and that was really frustrating to see, and we wanted to give them time to figure it out. And in hindsight, if they weren't figuring it out in the first few hours, they probably weren't going to figure it out, is my guess. So, lesson learned.
Yep.
So, sorry to end it on a bummer of a note, but that's what's going on. We don't want to just show you the fun, exciting victories, because there's plenty of fails around here too.
Yep. Keeping it real.
So now hopefully this little oak tree can grow instead, and eventually, 50, 100 years from now be a huge, beautiful oak for these kids and their kids to enjoy. Maybe I'll be buried over here somewhere too with another tree. All right, thanks for watching.
No.
No, you don't need your glove.